What's up guys, Goldie here today with another video, and today I'm doing something a little different. Different's gonna be the key word in this video. Y'all already saw the title, but today I am doing a video on the top 10 anime characters I believe are built differently. Now y'all probably wondering like, what the hell does that mean? So I'm talking about the anime characters who are doing things in their verse that others cannot even fathom, or constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible within their respective verses. Now that we have got this all out the way, y'all understand that these are the top dogs. They are cut above the rest. Without any further ado, let's get into this list of the top 10. Alright, starting it off at number 10, I got somebody who was actually new to the game. Y'all gonna be surprised to see who I got at number 10 already. But at number 10, I have one of the 3 members of the Occult Club, and also who just enrolled as a first year in Jujutsu Tech. Now, y'all already know who it is now. Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Although only 3 episodes are currently out, it is pretty obvious that this man is different. In the first episode, we see him throw a shot put ball 23 meters far like it was nothing. We see him fighting curses with his bare hands, something we've only seen Gojo do, and Gojo is said to be the strongest in the verse. So Yuji is different. He ate a Sukuna finger, which allowed him to have Sukuna reside within his body. And not only does he have Sukuna in his body, a normal person would have been dead, but Yuji is also able to suppress Sukuna, who is said to be an insanely powerful curse, and he does it like it's nothing. It is pretty obvious that this guy is cut from a different cloth. He's not like the rest. He has movements, he has insane fighting talent. We see this guy moving like a professional athlete. Yuji is insane. He is clearly of a different breed. At number 9, I have the small crow who is trying to soar above the clouds. Standing at 164 centimeters tall, I have the number 1 shorty, ball boy, dumbass, and betterly known as the ultimate decoy, Shoyo Hinata, first year at Karasuno High, wearing the number 10 on the Karasuno volleyball team. Though he may be short, he makes up for it with his insane hops. And when I say insane, I mean better than your average NBA player. Better than even a good NBA player. Hinata has a vertical jump of 48 inches, which is incredible even at a professional level. Hinata has probably the best stamina on his team, and definitely has insane reflexes, and definitely the best on his team for reflexes. This kid is quick. This kid is so quick to react. Do not mess with this kid. He is a monster, and you would be mistaken to ever underestimate the small giant. Coming in at number 8, I have the former commander of the Joms Vikings, a legendary group of Vikings and mercenaries. Standing at 7'5", I have the man feared as Thorkill the Tall from Vinland Saga. Right now, if you have not checked out Vinland Saga after this video, go check it out. Hopefully what I have to say right now makes you want to go check it out. And if you've seen Vinland Saga, you know this man is built like a beast. Being able to cut through enemies like paper, his overwhelming strength makes him a force to be reckoned with. We've seen him throw a spear and shish kebab. He threw a spear through 5 men and turned them into a human shish kebab like it was nothing. From what? It was like he was a good few kilometers away from them. So it shows, that's a testament to his overwhelming strength. And even Askeladd, the cunning Askeladd, wanted nothing to do with this man. He knew he had no chance against this beast. And even in battles, this man's overwhelming presence crushes the souls of his opponents before they even fight. Their fighting spirit fades. This man is definitely cut from a different cloth. Cut from a cloth different from the rest. A man who stands in a pedestal in his verse. He's built different. Alright, coming in at number 7, I have a third year at Salt Middle School, the vice president of the Body Improvement Club, Shigeo Kageyama, also known as Mob. Mob is a 14-year-old boy who was born with psychic powers, but even amongst the espers, Mob is on a tier of his own. Mob's powers are linked directly to his emotions, which basically gives them infinite potential. We see Mob body opponents who are hyped up to be insanely powerful. These opponents were taking out all the other espers, but when they got to Mob, they realized that they weren't shit. But when Mob gets even angrier and goes past what is displayed as 100%, he enters the triple question mark percentage, which is literally a form where he has literally infinite power. We see Mob take down the boss of Claw, Toshiro Suzuki, who was a man who traveled across the world and couldn't be defeated until he met Mob. Mob, bro. Mob. Literally, when he met Mob, he was done. Mob is cut from a different cloth. I'ma keep saying it. Alright, coming in at number 6, I got a boy who became a pro assassin at an extremely young age. A boy who murdered more people by the age of 11 than your average mass murderer. I got the young prodigy from the Zoldyck family, Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. Killua is part of the main cast of Hunter x Hunter, being a protagonist alongside Gon Freaks. Now, when I say this kid is built differently, I literally mean it. Killua is immune to poison, electricity, and he's highly intellectual. I mean, when I say this kid is smart, bro, like this kid is so smart. We've seen him do some insane shit. He made his own nen ability using a taser, something he can only do because he's built different. No one else can do that. Killua has freaking a Godspeed mode where he moves faster than light. And in that mode, Killua was able to overwhelm Yuppie, somebody who is one of the top people in the verse that we've ever seen in Hunter x Hunter. This just proves that Killua, bro, Killua is something else. He's different. Number 5, I have the man renowned as the Black Swordsman. And I ain't talking about no Kirito. I'm talking about the OG Black Swordsman, the Berserker, Guts. Guts was a former mercenary and is now a branded wandering warrior who carries around a humongous sword that is the same size as him, and Guts is said to be tall. It was never specified exactly how tall he is, but the sword he carries is humongous. He's able to easily sling that sword around and chop through humans' bodies like paper, just like Thorkill. But this guy's even more crazy. This man fought against Zod, a demon, an apostle, and he was the only man to ever injure Zod within 300 centuries. Was it 300? Yeah, yo, it's 300 centuries. Guts is insane. Forget that this man watched his comrades get slaughtered by demons, watched his lover get raped by his best friend, and made it out of that alive and sane. That just shows this guy is has an incredible mental strength, first of all, right off that. And he's built different. At number 4, I mean, I wish I could play the music. I got the right hand man of the future Pirate King, Monkey D. Luffy, and is also the man who swore he would become the world's greatest swordsman. I have at number 4 my favorite One Piece character, Roa Nora, Zoro, this man has proven time and time again why he is of a different breed. All the way back in Arlong Park, after he had fought Mihawk, Zoro was at death's door and he was taking down Arlong's strongest men. Arlong even questioned how Zoro was still alive, let alone able to take down any of his men at all. Water 7, Zoro splits the train in half. Thriller Bark's the most common, the most popular, the most badass moment for our boy Zoro. Zoro had taken in all of Luffy's pain, all the pain Luffy had suffered in his fight against Gecko Moria, an extremely hard battle for Luffy, and Luffy was said to have been at death's door, and if Zoro had not taken care of that for Luffy, Luffy would have died. So Luffy had all his pain transferred over to Zoro from a character named Kuma, and once Zoro took in all that pain, he had to go through hell. And after, when he was discovered, Sanji asked him what happened, and Zoro says nothing happened. He said nothing happened. Let's just take in what that means. His body was bleeding all over. Luffy was gonna die from this. Zoro was already injured beforehand. He had the energy to not only stand, but say nothing happened. Like, yo, this guy's different. People, we not even done. Hold on, we not even done. Post time skip, we see at Punk Hazard, Zoro versus Monet. Monet is somebody with the Yuki no Mi, somebody who has a Logia type devil fruit, which makes her body intangible. But because she was so scared of Zoro, after Zoro split her in half with his sword, let me note that he didn't use Haki to disrespect her. She didn't even bother forming herself back together out of fear. Zoro would chop her up with actual Haki and finish her. So she just stayed in half on the floor. And Zoro just casually walks off like a badass. And finally, we see Zoro, when he does finally use Haki, he ends up slicing a mountain-sized opponent in half like it was nothing. Yo, I can talk about Zoro all day, but let's just hop on to the next. At number 3, I have somebody who truly stands at the top of his verse. I have the hero, a member of the royal guard of the kingdom of Lugunica, and also betterly known as the Sword Saint, Reinhard Van Astrea. Like the protagonist, Natsuki Subaru, Reinhard has all the power in the world at the tip of his fingers, able to easily hold down skillful assassins like Elsa, and was able to one-shot Punk, who was prepared to end the entire world. I don't think people realize how busted this man is. He also has such overwhelming strength to the point that if he were to go all out, most weapons cannot withstand his strength and would dematerialize. And that's not even the end. Reinhard has something that just puts him on another level. When I tell you guys this, you will understand why this guy is a monster amongst the monsters. He has the divine protection of the Sword Saint. And when I tell you guys what this shit lets him do, y'all gonna go crazy. I fell off my chair when I read this. The divine protection of the Sword Saint allows Reinhard to choose any divine protection he sees fit and permanently keep it in his arsenal. Yo, this guy is different. This guy is a god. This guy, he is so insanely powerful. He has to be the strongest character in Re:Zero. That's insane. That's insane. He's different amongst different. He's a monster amongst monsters. And he's only 19. Oh my god, he's only 19, guys. There's only more to come for him. This guy is nuts. Reinhardt's a god, man. Coming in at number 2, I got the fiery, blazing, hot mage who was raised by a literal dragon and uses the ancient Dragon Slayer magic and is a member of the fairy tale guild Natsu Dragneel. Now, you guys, if you've seen Fairy Tail, I think you know what I'm about to go with this. I mean, like, this man is I don't want to say beast because he's more than a beast. I'm just gonna say he's a dragon, man. Like, this guy is insane. Now, Natsu, this man stands as one of the strongest characters in Fairy Tail. But I'd even say he's arguably the most powerful fighter character in all of anime. I mean, screw it. Natsu's the strongest fire character in all of anime. Reinhardt stood on top of his verse, sure. But Natsu stands on top of multiple verses as a fire user. First of all, just Natsu being a Dragon Slayer is already puts him on a different pedestal than the rest. I mean, there are only 7 Dragon Slayers in the entire Fairy Tail verse that we've seen. Or in general, I mean, it's been said to only have 7. But Natsu not only is the strongest amongst those 7, but was able to solo 2 of them and one-shot them with one attack. We know, if y'all seen Fairy Tail, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Sting and Rogue. Freaking Natsu with his exploding, I don't remember what the move was called, but it was sick. He one-shotted 2 Dragon Slayers like it was nothing. He made them look like a joke. He was playing with them in the freaking Grand Magic games. I mean, that was just disrespectful, but that's not even the end. Natsu was able to come back from being sent to absolute nothingness, a realm of nothingness, a void, because his flames burnt through the void and brought him back to his world. His flames were so powerful that they burnt through magic. We've seen it at the end of the series. Natsu versus Zeref, a user of infinite magic. Natsu burnt through his magic and won. Like, what? Natsu's able to burn through people's magic. Like, that's why I was saying this guy, like, he would body Reinhardt. Because for some reason, when Natsu gets riled up, he gets the busted ability to incinerate his opponent's magic ability. Like, it's ridiculous. It's brain dead. It's just stupid dumb. You kill one of his friends, he's gonna be the strongest in every single verse. Like, I mean, the power of friendship, it's scalable in freaking Fairy Tail. And if we scale it out with other verses, Natsu's gonna body nearly anyone. If you kill a guild member of Natsu's, it's over. Alright, standing at the top, number 1. I mean, I feel like I kind of have to throw this guy on the list. It was just like, how could I not? I have the man who did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-kilometer run every day for a year and a half and became a god. None other than One Punch Man, also known as Saitama, the hero. Through Saitama's rigorous training, he became a godlike being who struggles to even find somebody who can give him a slight challenge. And because of this, he is bored most of the time because every opponent he fights, he one-shots them with one punch. I mean, like, you can't blame the man. Like, he's insane. We've seen him move at incredible speeds. He trains so hard. He lost his hair. He's different. He's a different breed. No normal human can work that hard and freaking get the same results he did. He could be capping. We don't know. I don't read the manga. Maybe he's a capper. But if I'm just going off of what I heard, if that's how he got that strong, he's different. No one else would have gotten that strong doing that same training. He's something else. He's absolutely out of our world. I mean, like, there's no other way to describe it. He's different. Alright, people, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and so I can do more of these. I mean, I'm enjoying this. This video was fun. It was great. And yeah, I mean, tell me what you guys think. I appreciate comments. I appreciate likes. I appreciate yeah, but I appreciate if you can comment and share your opinion. If you enjoyed the video, have an awesome day. And I'm out. Even if you didn't, have an awesome day.